Mr.PCP Entertainment.
Welcome to PCP in the Streets. I'm Kay Bosley, your host. And I have a very special guest in the building who I admire, baby.
Thank you.
Tell them who you are.
My name is Porsha, aka Mrs. Savage Life Radio, aka Miss P Famous, aka the Media Plug. Whatever you want, whatever you need, that's who I am.
Media Plug. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so excited that you're here. I appreciate
Thank you.
coming all the way from Atlanta just to talk to a little bit.
I appreciate it and being invited. You all reached out to me and y'all were serious. I was like, you know what? Let me come on down. Of course, I love to show Dallas some love, and y'all kind of like family to Savage Life through Kendrick. Shout out to him. So it's all love.
All love. Okay, so let me ask you this: what type of work do you do? Explain to the people who just don't know.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I am an entertainment reporter. I correspond for a lot of different media outlets. Of course, Savage Life Radio. Of course, Hip Hop Weekly Magazine, All Star Magazine, We Live TV. Have a strong connection with the Dallas Weekly. A lot of media outlets out here in Dallas, they really put me on in the media realm. So I really appreciate them. And then obviously, I work for Webby. I'm his media director. So if you want to interview with him, if you want to book him, any type of PR, get it me, I'll definitely hook you up and basically connect the dots.
Okay, so it's just that simple.
Yeah.
Okay, I did meet your manager earlier. Tell me what was going on in your life that you had to get a manager. Was it like that?
Yes, I actually have two managers. My first one is Porsha Nicole. You can get at her on Instagram, Porsha Nicole with 2 L's.
Two managers, so that means she busy.
Yes, and then I have Jazzy Lady from Jazzy Lady ENT representing Fort Worth out here, DFW, that area. She's the owner of Sky Ultra Lounge and Jazzy Lady ENT. You can get at both of them. Porsha is always going to be with me on the road, and then Jazzy is not going to play with you, so you can hit her up for the business. She's not going to play any games. If you need any place to be booked, if you need me somewhere for a booking, definitely hit one of those two ladies up and they'll help you out. But basically, I was just getting invited to so many different events, going to so many different cities, so many different places. People wanted to get an interview with me. Other media outlets wanted me to do interviews for them, and it got, kind of overwhelming. So I was like, Porsha, I've been knowing her over 10 years. I had to reach out with her. And Jazzy Lady, I've been working with her for a long time as well. She doesn't play, so I had to kind of put us three together and just get it going, and we've been rocking smooth ever since.
So in order for a person just to reach out to you, they contact your managers, but where are you doing your interviews and things like that?
Oh, I come to people, and that's why I have two managers. Yeah, and you can even call me. I don't play any games. If you have an event that you need me at where it's going to be multiple artists, or you would like me to sit down and do a listening party and really critique and go over some things, I can do that. You can hit me up directly, or you can hit up one of those two ladies. But pretty anything dealing with the camera or mic, like I said, I don't play. If you need a video done, even outside of the interview, I got you. If you need interviews with other people, other specific media outlets that you really want to sit down in front of, or you trying to get a video on World Star, or you trying to get an interview with Hip Hop Weekly, hit me up.
Sound like you the plug.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be real.
Pretty much.
Okay, so since you're the plug, I have a lot of Dallas artists that are, watch me. I ain't got to your level.
No, I'm already here.
I'm trying to get there. Okay, so I have a lot of Dallas artists. Who do you think? You had that list floating around saying who the best rapper. Who do you think?
You're gonna get me into some trouble because I'm a little biased. I'm not gonna lie. As far as lyrically talented and grinding, and I've seen from when you first got out to what you're doing now, and although a lot of people is trying to mix you into some F shit, and like Mo3, hands down, I had to say. And then of course I could appreciate.
So you think his name on the list is what's popping?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
And if you don't put him on the list, you just hating. That's what I'm really not liking about Dallas right now. It's like, why are y'all hating on that young man? Like, he really got it out the mud, like literally. Like, and I seen it with my own eyes. So a lot of people he's not even from Dallas and all that. It don't matter. He put Dallas on. He put North Dallas on. He had North Dallas lit in a bitch, and it's still lit now. And that's why Epic came after that ass. And I appreciate Epic and salute to Rainwater, salute to Mo3 because you definitely been doing your thug. But also Lil Ronnie, Dirty Water Music Group. Y'all definitely been doing your thug. And a lot of people sleep on Lil Ronnie. No, he's not just a twerk type rapper. He's really like a lyrical genius. How many people you know can make some shit about shaking ass and twerking and make it sound like that? And then, what's the new song he just did? Well, it's not new, but it's new. New Year's resolution. That is my ish. Because I had to get back to the money. Okay. So I'm not.
I like that.
Yeah,
it's nice. I heard it.
So those two, they really been getting it.
Okay, so how do you feel about the rap beefs between women?
I think it's petty. I think let's use Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma and even Cardi B. We're gonna throw her in the mix.
Oh yeah, because Cardi B right now.
It's crazy. While you sitting there really like Nicki, and I told you earlier, like at one point I thought I was Nicki, and anybody that went to college with me, you know, I was dressing like her, I was talking like her, working out so I could get a booty like her, like I was on it, everything about me. But it's just like, don't stoop down to people's level, because at the end of the day, you're an international type of woman. So whenever you reached out to say anything to Remy, you just brought her up to your platform. And a lot of people, they just start beefing just so that can happen. Just so they can share the same spotlight as a Jay-Z, as a Beyonce, as a Nicki Minaj. Of course I want to start a beef. I don't know you. You don't know me.
That's what we beefing about. That's what we dollars. If it was beefing.
It's crazy.
The attention that it gives.
Like Cardi B. Y'all trying to beef out with Cardi B. Look who's number one.
Number one. Look, she number one.
She said, I checked my bank account, turns out I'm rich. Y'all did that. Y'all did that. They did.
Oh, yeah. It was good. Okay, so where are you housed at now?
I live in Atlanta. I frequent...
Atlanta?
Yes.
It's like that?
Yeah, that's where
you was in Dallas?
Yes, I was in Dallas, moved to Houston, started working in some clubs out there, which shout out to the strip clubs and the clubs out there, because when I started working with Webby, anytime I needed to go on the road, it was like, go do your thing, when you come back, do what you want to do. Like, even to this day, I can go back there and work if that's what I wanted to do. So I appreciate them. But I started working with him. Obviously, that's where they live, in Atlanta. So they moved me out there. I've been living out there ever since, but I always come out here.
Atlanta. What's about the beef?
Man, Atlanta, I'm not gonna lie. Atlanta is cool, but Atlanta is just like any other city. It's just like Dallas, but overpopulated and more gay download dudes. Let's just be real about the situation. It's not no better than Dallas. Yes, the Atlanta rap scene, they do support each other more, but it is yes and no. It's more people out there that's doing that versus the little bit of people that's doing that. Of course, they're going to be beefed out with each other. So really, it's like half and half. There's more people out there, so of course, it's people that fuck with each other, and it's people that don't. And they do be taking each other's lives and be beefed out like that. And the same thing that be happening in Dallas, the same thing that be happening to Louisiana, which shout out to G Money. Somebody murdered him, and he was one of the next artists up out of Baton Rouge. So RIP to him as well. It's crazy.
So what advice can you give artists who are trying to get this rap game and make paper off of it?
It's just like with any business, you have to know what you're doing. You can't be a doctor and you didn't go to medical school. So if you don't know the business behind music, you really need to get with somebody who really does, and even then you cannot trust nobody. In the last couple of weeks, I've really been growing to see that no matter how cool you think somebody is or how much work you do for somebody, you cannot trust nobody. You got to know for sure what you're doing. Because if that person ever leaves you, or whatever the case may be, you are straight.
Right.
Period. So it's different things that you can do to educate yourself in the music business. That is free. That you don't have to pay to go to school. You can just get it together yourself. First and foremost, have a DBA.
So you think they should invest in themselves first? Because some
you got to.
rappers think that everybody else needs to just pay for their stuff and then they
that's called a record label. Record labels do that. That means you just got signed. If you're a manager, you have to have something to manage. If you don't have a DBA, if you don't have any paperwork behind your music, behind you as an artist, which is your company, you're not going to ever go anywhere. and you're crazy anyway. Because the moment you get a DBA, they give you a little tax number. What you can go and do with that tax number is go and open you up a business account, because you are now a business. Your rap name, you're doing business as your real name. You can now go and get you a loan if that's what you want to do. If that's how you want to run your business, but you have to have something set up, and that's not even $30. You can go down to City Hall, type the little name in. Okay, it's not taking, pay your little money. Boom, you straight.
Okay, so you do interviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the biggest name you interviewed?
That's a hard one.
Come on now, I know you got.
Because I interviewed a lot of adult people, but like the one that I love the most would be Irma P. Hall, which y'all probably don't know who she, well, you probably do. She's the lady that played Big Mama on Soul Food. Oh my God, that lady is freaking phenomenal, and she spent a lot of time out here, so I got to learn a lot about her, so I was really touched about that. Megan Good, dope interview. Molly Music, dope interview. I don't know. I know you probably think I'm going to say a rapper, but movie stars, they give better interviews. I know that sucks, but they do. I'm not gonna lie, they give better interviews.
Oh my God, it has been wonderful. Thanks talking to you. I appreciate you coming out, and tell the people where they can find your information if they want to get in contact with you.
Yes, if you go to my Instagram, which is PORCHEMADRE, which is Porsha Madri. The link to my website is there, jazzylady.PorshaMadri.com. You can go to my YouTube, which is Super Unit TV. You can go to my Facebook, which is Porsha Madri. Just Google me, Porsha Madri, everything. P Famous, I'll pop up. As well, I do help with licensing. If you're trying to do copyrights, if you're trying to get established with your DBA, all the stuff behind the scenes, definitely hit me up, because I'm about my money, and if you're about yours, I can definitely help you get to it, even outside the media aspect.
Okay, one more question before we take off. Where will you be this weekend?
This weekend, you already know what's going down. The 97.9 home of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, Dub Monster Car Show is going down. I'll be there, of course, doing interviews. Can't wait to get next to my boo, Cardi B. If I can fit in her suitcase, I'll be in New York. Don't y'all hate, because I'm going to try to squeeze on in there. Yo Gotti, the Migos. I'm excited. I'm elated, actually. It's going down on Sunday. And then I know y'all be getting it popping here when the camera's not on, so I think I'm going to creep back over here before Sunday. I see they got a stripper pole over there, a whole other room over there, so I'm definitely going to come back to PCP and check it out, see what they doing without the cameras on. Yeah, without the cameras, off the record.
Well, there you have it. PCP Entertainment in the streets, and we out, baby.
PCP Entertainment.